Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to share with you my December holiday themed Once Upon a Book Club unboxing. So I am going to try to read this book as quickly as I possibly can so that I can open all of the gifts and share it with you sometime soon. It was unfortunate that this box was delayed, so I only received it just a couple of days prior to Christmas, where it would have been really nice to read this maybe early December so that I could have shared this with you prior to Christmas. But it is what it is. So I received it right before Christmas, and as you guys know, right before Christmas is kind of a busy time, so I didn't have a lot of downtime for reading. But now that we are on Christmas break, I am going to read this book, open all the gifts, and I will open them as I get to the appropriate pages and share it with you. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me as I open each and every gift in this Once Upon a Book Club package. If you're not familiar with this company, basically what it is first of all, you get this very beautifully packaged box, which I just think this is so cute. Look at the binding of the box. It's adorable. So you get this fancy box, and inside is a holiday book in this case, and I previously did a Halloween box, which was a lot of fun, so I'll leave that link above if you want to check that out. So it was so much fun doing the Halloween box. I wanted to try the Christmas box, but they have monthly boxes. I have only invested in the holiday ones, but they do this monthly. And then in the book, when you get to certain pages, there will be a little sticky note, and it will tell you what gift to open, because the box not only has the book that you're going to be reading, but it also has a series of gifts that coincide with the story, and it's usually very specific to what is happening on that page. So you kind of know what the gift is going to be. At least you have a general idea of what it's going to be, because it's usually something that they're talking about on that page. And then you'll have your little sticky note that will say open gift number whatever, because the actual packaging of the gifts will be labeled with the page number that coincides with the sticky note, if that makes sense. So I'll walk you guys through it as I read and open presents, and I'll let you know what I think about this particular box in the end. My hopes are really high right now because the Halloween box was really well done. So we'll see how much I enjoy the Christmas box. Alright, so I'm going to turn the camera around and we will open up this box and I will show you what is inside.
Okay, so here is the December box, and let me show you everything that's inside. We have the book in a holidays, and then we have all of this lovely packaging. I love the way they have these wrapped up. There's page 164, page 285. This is really cute. Then page 144, this little creepy card, walking in a winter wonderland. And then this, I wonder what this could be. This is page 281, and this is the last gift in here. And I'm really excited to open all of this. And then there's also this card with the author's signature, which is really cool. So I'm really anxious to start opening these gifts. It's unfortunate that it's after Christmas, but I'm still psyched to see what I got. Okay, I have finally reached page 144, so I can open my first gift. And it is this black and white bag. And I'm going to cut it open because I don't think I can get it open easily otherwise. I just hope I don't cut the contents of it. I wonder if these are all going to be like Christmas themed. That's what I'm assuming though, since it is a holiday book. So the person in the book was wearing an apron, and I am guessing this might be an apron, like a Christmas apron. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Okay, that is very interesting. This is the first gift, and it's this very inappropriate apron. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. And it's not like a very well-made apron. It feels kind of cheap and chintzy, but that's okay. It's just the first gift. There may be better things to come. I don't know if I actually would wear this. I do know I actually will not wear this. It's just not my style. But that was the first gift, and I had to wait a very long time to open it, page 144. So, all right, gift number one is the inappropriate apron. Okay, so I quickly got to page 164 right after the 144 gift. So let's open this up. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it's going to be because currently they're talking about a mistletoe, and I was right. It is a mistletoe. So this is fun, but it would have been a lot more fun if the boxes came out in time for Christmas. I think I got this box just a couple of days before Christmas, and so far these are all items that I would have used during the holiday season, so I'll need to pack them away now for next year. But this is cute. This is better than the weird apron, so I do like that. It's a cute little mistletoe, and it's just made out of plastic. The leaves are like plastic. And that was the second gift. So I have to follow still page 285, which I'm curious what this is. This feels like there's something cloth inside. And then 281, which I'm hoping is possibly a book, because when I did the Halloween box, the very last gift was a book, and I really was excited about the book that they included. So we'll see. I just made it to page 281, and it's time to open another gift. So that is this big box. And it looks like page 285 is going to be the next gift, so I'll probably be opening that really soon. So this is the box, which I just love the packaging on this, but I don't love what I think it's going to be. We'll see. I'm not going to say anything yet, but if I'm going by what they're talking about right now, this is going to be something I might not be able to use. Okay, so it is a sketch, and it is of this old cabin, which actually it's pretty cute. I don't know. Oh, I guess this plastic can come off because you see these little things on the side. So, but yeah, I guess that's kind of cute. I mean, I would probably display this somewhere. And the nice thing is I actually could take the picture out if I wanted to and just use the frame. But that is kind of cute. Okay. It's not exactly what I was anticipating, so this actually isn't too bad. If you guys watched my Halloween one, I also opened up a photograph that was super creepy, and I really didn't know what to do with it. But this isn't creepy. This is sweet. So I think it was a cute gift idea. And I just took off the plastic wrap so you can get a better idea of what it looks like without that interfering with the image. And it is sweet because the whole story takes place in this cabin in the winter time, and this gives you a really nice visual of it. So really cute. Okay, only a couple of pages later, and I am ready to open the very last gift in this Christmas box. So let's see what this is. Socks. What is on the sock? Oh, they're little books. Okay, the last gift is socks, and they are Malin's Surprise. Little pair of green socks with little, it looks like books. I think they're supposed to be books. I can't be certain, but I think it is books on it. And then there's also a couple of little Hershey Kisses, the little peppermint Hershey Kisses inside as well. And that is the final gift. And here is everything in the end that we received. So the first gift was the weird, inappropriate Mrs. Claus apron, followed by the mistletoe, and then the little sketch of the cabin, and then finally a pair of socks. And that is the In a Holidays Christmas Once Upon a Book Club box. Okay guys, so I finished this book last night, and I just wanted to give you a little synopsis of the book itself, as well as how I feel about this particular Once Upon a Book Club holiday box. So this book follows a character named Malin, and she and her family visit a cabin in the woods every Christmas season. They meet up with another family, and they kind of have all grown up together, and they have carried on this tradition since they were really small children. So it's a couple of families, and they really look forward to this annual trip
and they spend the entire Christmas week and Christmas Day together. So Malin, on her first trip, because this is like a Groundhog Day kind of a story where she repeats the first day. On her first experience of this week does not go well, and she makes a wish. And then something happens where she wakes up and it is the day that they are leaving for the trip again, and she's so confused. She doesn't understand how she lost that time, what happened, and then she starts to relive the entire week getaway with this particular family once again, and then something else happens and she goes back and repeats it again. So one thing that I found unexpected was the amount of time that this happened. I thought it was going to happen a lot more than it did. I just kind of imagined her reliving the week very often, and it was not that much. So that was actually good, because I thought that would probably get boring if she's like kind of going over the same things happening week after week. And then you fall into the storyline, which is a love story, and it's fun. It's a little bit steamy. There are some pretty comical parts as well, and it was just a really lighthearted, fun holiday read. So I did very much enjoy this book. You could read this book probably in a day. It took me only a few days to get through it. So overall, I did enjoy this book, and I actually read another one of their books. So Christina Lauren, if you're not familiar, they're two people. So they write the books together, which is really interesting. And over the summer, I read The Unhoneymooners by them, and it was a very great, light, beachy kind of a read, but there were a couple of things in it that I just thought were weird. So, you know, I loved it more for the cover than anything else. They really have awesome covers for their books. They really do. But this book was just okay to me, and I thought this one was actually a lot better. I probably would give it 4 out of 5 stars. Okay, so that's the deal with the story itself. Now I just want to talk about the box, the gifts, and if I feel that it's worth the value. So for the box, it was $34.99 plus $10 shipping. So 45 bucks for all of the items that I received. And let's do a recap. So the book itself retails on Amazon for about $12. The paperback book, I belong to Book of the Month Club, which I really think is a great value for what you get. And for $14.99, I could have gotten the hardcover of this book from Book of the Month Club. So I always have a promo code linked below for them as well. And also for Once Upon a Book Club. It's confusing. Once Upon a Book Club and Book of the Month Club. Those are the two. Okay, so anyway, the book itself is inexpensive if you're going to be getting the paperback. So, you know, that's only going to be about $12 if you just bought the book and forgot about the rest of the things. And then you have this apron, which honestly, this is made very cheaply, and I would never wear this. It's just, I don't know, not my thing. And it's kind of like one of those aprons or bibs that you would probably get for free at a restaurant and then throw it out when you're done. It's not plastic, it is material, but it's just a very cheap material. I could see getting this at maybe the dollar store or something. So there's really no value in that. And then this definitely is something that I think would be a dollar store find. Probably there may even be nicer ones at the Dollar General. It's just plastic. So plastic with a ribbon. Another fail as far as I'm concerned. Sorry. We have this creepy picture that I just am having nightmares about. And then the frame, I mean, this is plastic. It's not glass. So again, I feel like this is something you probably could get at the Dollar General. It's nothing spectacular. At least it's something I probably could use if I wanted to. I could likely replace the picture with something else, but the frame itself I don't think is really my style, so I will probably Goodwill that. And I mean, probably the biggest value in this box is the socks, but I don't know exactly what the picture is. I think it might be open books, but I can't really even tell for sure. I think so. But the print on it just isn't very good, so it's kind of hard to tell what it is, but I think it's supposed to be pictures of books. So This is probably the most valuable thing in the box, and I could get myself a pair of socks for $3 to $5 of this quality. So no, I don't think it was worth the value. I was kind of disappointed. The Halloween box, the spooky box that I got, was so much better because the last gift was a beautiful hardcover book, and it was a book that was on my wish list. So I feel like that in itself was really, really worth the value of the box, because I ended up getting 2 books and then some random gifts, and a lot of those gifts were things that I actually do still use, so they really came in handy. I don't know if I would do another one of these. I don't know. They do also have a Once Upon a Book case box that you can do an unboxing of, which I did do one of those in the past as well, and it was also the Halloween one because I'm obsessed with Halloween. And that was cool because it was Hocus Pocus themed, and I got a Hocus Pocus phone case. So basically what you end up getting is a phone case every month, or if you sign up for a holiday box, whatever the holiday is, you'll get a phone case, and then you'll get some gifts to go along with it. So that box was fun, but the Christmas one, not so much. I don't know. It was a little bit disappointing to me. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully it helps to give you a little bit more information about their company and the types of products that they share in their boxes. I have seen some other unboxings for their monthly subscription, and some of them have actually been really cute. So I guess it's just kind of hit or miss, but this was definitely a miss for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys all had a really great holiday season. I hope that you have a very happy new year. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you have ever received one of these boxes and what your experience was. And I will see you guys all really soon. Take care. Bye.